Good morning, we're the Wigiri and Edema family. I'm Greg.
I'm Diana.
I'm Elizabeth. And I'm Victoria.
And today we're going to read for you 2 Corinthians 12:9. It says, "And he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, most gladly, I would rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me." This is the verse for today.
Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us today for our daily devotional. Last year, I had the opportunity to go to Israel and learn more about the roots of our faith. It was an incredible experience to visit the Holy Land, where the Bible came to life. One of the most memorable things that I took away from the trip was something that our tour guide explained. The Jewish people remember. They remember stories of their ancestors and adopt them as their own. They take those stories and pass them on. For example, Passover, the celebration of Israelites' freedom from slavery in Egypt, is still celebrated by many people to this day. This remembering and sharing of stories is something that I loved when I was in Israel, and I want to implement more of it in my own life. The tradition of remembering and sharing stories has been practiced by the Israelites for many years. In Deuteronomy 6, we hear Moses give the Israelites commands from God. Following that, he instructs them saying, "These commandments that I give to you today are to be on your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up." It's not only enough to hear them for ourselves, but we also must pass them on. It's through our sharing of experiences with faith that we build the next generation of leaders and believers. This includes our stories of great success and the ones of great failure. I realize that this is easier said than done. I certainly have done things and said things that I'm not proud of, and I think it's a safe bet to say that you have too. Or maybe you're thinking of something that happened to you, something that you never asked for. Either way, I'm reminded of the words of Paul when he is asking God to take away his burden. Each time he said, "My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weakness so that the power of Christ can work through me." Our vulnerable stories spare others from shame. It's the honest conversations with close friends about their struggles and the stories of my family in their dark moments that have shaped my faith the most. Here in these moments is where I see God working and gain a more holistic picture of what living a Christian life truly looks like. Kids, ask about these stories and listen to them from your parents and your grandparents. Adults, boldly share your experience with those around you and listen to theirs. We have all been given a story, but it's up to you to decide what to do with it. Take a moment to reflect. When have you seen God move in your life? And who can you share this story with? Then take a moment to conclude in prayer, thanking God for what He's done in our lives and asking for opportunities to share these stories.